Bill, Alan, so many friends I've known for 40-odd years or more. Thank you. It's nice to be here. In much earlier times when I was given the opportunity to work in the trade policy area, I was asked why I wanted to do it, and I said, because I honestly believe that trade, economic relationships will have more to do with the peace and stability of the world than all the diplomats ever born. I said, that's not a denigration of any Foreign Service officer or any other diplomat. It simply says that if we have somebody who's trying to be engaged in the active art of diplomacy, their hand is strengthened when they're dealing with a country that has economic substance associated with their relationship with us. We're stronger and we're more effective. So the fact is, trade matters. It matters economically, it matters politically, it matters strategically, it matters in the totality of our national interest. So when you look at the last 100 years, Alan, a lot of this world is very different, but one thing has not changed. Trade is as politically charged as it was then, as it was through the 30s, because when people are negotiating, there are givers and getters, and the givers are not the same as the getters. You have some very tough negotiations that go on that require both parties to be part of a solution. And I don't use the word compromise very often because I'm looking for the solution of problems, and that is not a compromise. That's simply seeking answers to something that affects all of us. I don't think it's possible to have as much fun as I did as the trade rep. I had the best 175 people in Washington working with me. We were the Green Berets. The fun of being USTR was that nobody else knew what we were doing. And frankly, still don't. To tell the State Department to think about economics 101 is asking for the impossible. It's just hard because it goes against the grain of this sophisticated need to prove something else. The thing that I am troubled about today is the absence of a sense of opportunity in this country. It isn't that it isn't there, but there's not a sense of it. There's no excitement about what there is in front of us that could grab us and move us. All we talk about is the downside. We talk about how many are not working, how many are unemployed. We look at the world and we're threatened by this, threatened by that. Holy mother, we're the benchmark of the world. There's nothing like us, never has been. And let's act like it. What does that mean? Well, you got a pretty good guy at USTR out trying to negotiate some trade agreements. They're important. But there isn't anybody in this room that doesn't know our trade negotiators are going to be better at getting a good deal if they've got a full deck. You don't have a full deck if you don't have authority to bring an agreement to Congress and put it up or down without amendment. Old hands call it fast track, now they call it TPA, whatever it is, doesn't matter. What it means is that if somebody is trying to negotiate with us and they know that final agreement isn't going to have to go to Congress, where economic literacy is not the peak asset that the Congress brings to the table, that the Congress can whipsaw it and put every nickel and dime amendment, and all of a sudden you don't have an agreement. Why would you put all your chips on the table in a situation like that? And I guess the frustrating thing to me is that we really know. There's some good stuff out there. We really know this country has got some economic challenges. We really know that the world, the global economy, has been the global engine of growth, and that has to be restarted, and we know that nobody else can do it but us. We all know those things. There's no need to debate. If we know it, why don't we provide our negotiator with the tools to go out and get the best deal he can, or she, for this country? But I was in a meeting just within the last couple of weeks, and I asked the question of the senior administration speaker at that time, why not take a 2x4 to Congress and get this thing passed? You said he wanted. Well, the response was, well, this is not a politically opportune time. Lord, if I did think on what was politically opportune, I'd be in somewhere else. It's not politically opportune. That's not the way we do things in this country. Now, I don't want to belabor the point. I've got a lot of friends in Congress, and they are struggling to live within a system that is dysfunctional to a degree I've never seen in my life. They're good, and they're honorable, and they're hardworking, and they're patriotic, and all the right things, and they're trying. But I don't think we're giving them a whole lot of help. And I think maybe that's why I came tonight, because this is the kind of a group that's been weighing in when times were needed. This is the kind of a group of people, not just the institution, who, when somebody needs to pick up the flag, you do it. You pick it up and you carry it up the hill. We need to do that now. We need to get people aware of the stakes. We need to get people excited about the opportunity that international trade presents to us. We need to believe in ourselves again. We need to know that we are exceptional, that there's nothing like this country, nothing like these people. And we can advance our own cause and the cause of a more peaceful and stable world by increasing our economic relationships with them so that everybody wins. And if they're not talking about it here in town among those who are appointed or elected, you all have to do the talking. Pick up the flag. We need you. It's important. Trade is important. Economically, politically, strategically. Pick up the flag. We need your help. Thank you.